Hello and welcome back to Vault Hunter. So, since the last episode, I have upgraded and done 2 energizing orbs here. I am slowly building up enough stuff here to upgrade a lot of my equipment. So this one here is just a hardened energizing rod, so this one's a whole lot faster than the basic one. And in order to make these hardened versions of everything, including the thermo generator, which is now hardened, we needed to take this energizing orb and energize our stuff that we put in as per the recipe. So I've actually done a little bit more work down here. I realized that this thermo generator here, even hardened, could not quite keep up with the hardened energizing rod and the regular energizing rod. And so I added back in, I didn't want to have to do this, 3 of the heat generators. I also obtained a bio generator from one of the mod boxes. And again, you get the mod boxes from random boss crates, especially if you beat the boss early. This is one of the previous boss crates I had from a run, and I actually still have 3 mod boxes in here. I had been saving them up, and I decided to open them all up now that I have some of the mods actually unlocked, because if you don't have the mods unlocked, those mod boxes won't actually do anything for you. Because if we look here, it is a random modded item from any of your unlocked mods. Now, one of the mods that I have unlocked is MEKANISM generators, so that's why I was able to get a hold of the heat generators, which are actually, I can craft these now. But the bio generator was one, but the problem with the bio generator is it requires biofuel, which requires MEKANISM. So I can't really use that at this point, so it's just kind of sitting here. But the rest of these things from the power mod, I am able to use. This guy does go through water a lot faster than I expected. Especially if I AFK around this area to let things happen, you know, to let gifter statues produce and things like that. This ends up running out of water over the course of a few hours. So it is rather tedious to have to keep filling this thing back up with water. Luckily, I can use my infinite water bucket and hit it and it'll fill it up. But I want to find a way to actually keep this thing full of water. And with all the stuff that I've got running at this point, I am thinking that MEKANISM is going to be the mod that I want to pursue and go with. Now, of course, I don't like the idea of having to, I don't like the idea of using another mod that somebody else is using, especially here being content. He's got some cobwebs going on in there. Especially being, a content creation server, I want the opportunity for everyone to have the most content and the most interesting stuff, but I think MEKANISM is actually going to be the one that we want to go with. So if we look up MEKANISM, you'll see there is a ton of stuff here within MEKANISM. All kinds of different things. Factories, infusers, crushers, combiners, enrichers. I mean, a ton of actual stuff here that we can use to help ourselves out. There's wind generators, advanced solar generators, there's the bio generator that we got, gas burning generator, solar panels, heat generation, things like that. All this stuff is within MEKANISM, and you can see CWG actually has his advanced solar generator up there powering his equipment there. Solar would be nice, that way I don't actually have to, keep refilling this thing full of water. But also at the same time, I could automate this with a kitchen sink and a fluid pipe to actually pump water into it. But again, that would require MEKANISM. And so with all the vaults I've been running, I've been slowly collecting up all my star essence, my Larimar, all of the stuff I need to actually make knowledge stars. And I actually have 10 of them already created. Now I believe I need 11 to unlock MEKANISM. Let's check here. Yes, I need 11 to unlock MEKANISM. So let's make another... Oh, I actually have another star core. Oh yeah, the star core came from a vending machine guy, and I think it's still down here. Yeah, I bought one of the things out of the vending machine guy here. So I already have my other star core, so now I just need to surround it with star shards. And I need to make up some star shards. Let's make up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. And let's make our 11th knowledge star. That's a lot. I've been working pretty hard to get to this. Tons of vault runs, tons of work here and there, just collecting items from the vaults, enjoying the vault running process, both on stream and on camera and off camera as well. Some of them are ran in between. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff. We also have some stuff here in this box. I'm going to go ahead and open before I get too far. I want to check the relics. Crap, I already have that one. But I think, oh yeah, this one actually, nope, that's not 5. That's only 4. Can't count. But oh no, I do have the Shield Man H set. Let's make a quick relic real quick while we're here. So we'll take all these items, throw them into our crafting table, and boom, our third relic. I didn't realize we were that far into the system. Time kind of gets away from you there a little bit. All right, let's place this down right there. And there we go. We have the Shield Man H relic set. Sweet, that's 3 relics. So I know I'm only 56, but I'm saving up stuff here and there, trying to get myself into a position where I am, well stocked on a lot of things, and just good to go. I like to take my time and have a little bit of fun with it. So put some of the stuff back in here, and let's work on unlocking MEKANISM. All right, so here we go. Let's eat some knowledge stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. All right, this is exciting. This is exciting. We are now to the point where we can unlock MEKANISM. So I really don't know what I'm doing with MEKANISM, so I will require some help from some of you all, and of course from the internet too as well. So let's hop in here and let's look at MEKANISM. Immersive engineering can do a lot of other stuff, but I think MEKANISM is the one we want to go with. There we go. We have MEKANISM unlocked. Now we can craft a bunch of new things. We can get all kinds of work, done with ores and all this other fancy stuff. So we're going to have to get started on this, but that'll end up being on the next episode. I want to just go ahead and get that unlocked for now. So some of you are all asking where I got all the stuff for my vaulter, especially things like, the mass amounts of cobblestone and stuff like that we need. I've showed this off before, but I want to kind of describe it again. Here are our cobblestone and basalt generators. Now we're using storage drawers here to keep track of everything. We have 29,000 basalt in here. We're using 2 storage upgrades to get that much. Over here on the cobblestone, we're doing things a little bit differently. Down here, we're using a compacting drawer, and I'm actually going to use my quantify key so we can see it. We currently have 371 compressed cobblestone, 30,000 regular cobblestone. Sorry, that's twice compressed, 371 twice compressed, and single compressed 3,346. So basically, the cobblestone just works its way on down through here. That's a bit of a problem. I forgot it wasn't tiered like that. Okay. So yeah, we just take the cobblestone, we put it over into here, and then it will slowly filter down into the compacting drawer. So as it's making new cobblestone, it's working its way down in here, and now that this is in the bottom section, it's going to also do the same. So we do have some regular cobblestone up here, for easy access, but I think this whole double compressed thing is the way to go. It'll really save on some space, and so we can see the cobblestone kind of filtering in there on the top there. So this is a cool little system. I really like it. And as we saw up here at the top, I emptied out the top one. This top one here, whenever we were getting started. So no cobblestone's actually going in here. It's all filtering down currently through all these hoppers and into this system here. So we have it all here. This is kind of a nice little thing to have built. And so the rest of this stuff over here is exactly what it seems like. Just a basic sheep farm making us wool here. We can dye the sheep to get different colored dyed wools. A little cow farm here, which I don't think is making anything right now. A little cow crusher, as they call them. Over here is our melon and pumpkin farm, and this guy does exactly what you think it does. It makes melons and pumpkins, and sometimes throws them out. Maybe it's full? Yeah, it is full. Gonna have to do some compacting of this. But yeah, this is the melon and pumpkin farm, and this keeps us well stocked with all the melons and pumpkins we might need. So yeah, all of our farms are working quite efficiently. A lot of us are actually using the farms for a lot of different things, and so that makes it a lot of fun. This was another thing that I had built right here. I wanted to upgrade the portal area a little bit. I'm still going to do some work in through here. I want to use some gold blocks for some things and a bunch of stuff. And the people who don't have step up have put themselves some stairs here, but we have step up, so we don't need stairs. But yeah, just a basic design, something here to make it look a little bit nicer while we're going in and out of our vaults. So that's kind of a cool little feature. So one of the things I need to kind of plan out is where I'm going to be putting all my machines here for MEKANISM. We have all this under the floor open to us and available. I want to leave some of this like decorational, like right in here. I want to leave this like a decorational area. I don't want to have this like be an industrialized area. Over here's the kitchen. I want to kind of leave this like it is, just kitchen-esque, kitchen-y. Kitchen-o. And then we have our little sitting area here. Again, decorational. We have our villager area over here. We have some rooms up here in the front. I don't know if these are big enough. to really do a whole lot with. This here is the biggest room that I think we have. And I think this is going to probably be the main area that I want to put machines in. We have access down underneath here, so plenty of room for cabling. You can see I got a transmitter over there for my wireless crafting grid. Plenty of room underneath here. And so we can run cables and not have to worry about a bunch of different stuff here. I think before I do that, I want to get this at least this layer of a roof on and kind of finish up the walls and stuff like that. And I think this would be a really good spot to put my MEKANISM machines. You can start on the one side and just work our way across and over and around and stuff like that. Plan to come in from this side here and see what's going on. But yeah, right here on this terracotta would be an excellent place, I think, to put our MEKANISM machines. There's also a small room over here, but this one's not as big. I could take this wall out and make this like a little bit bigger area. It would be a little bit closer to our current power generation area, but I don't know if there's loss in the cables. We could just be able to run a cable clear across for all of our power needs, or even, you know, start generating some power over here as well. So we have two different power sources, kind of one dedicated there for the crafting system, and then one over here. I do want to run a cable over here. If this is going to be my MEKANISM area, I do want to put a grid over here, at least a grid, maybe even a crafting grid if I can get enough echo. But I think that would be an excellent place to kind of put all of my stuff. Okay, so I just recently created another grid and I got some more of the cables ran. So I ran the cables underneath, like I had mentioned, over to here. I did finish out the walls and a little bit of the ceiling. I'm kind of taking this room at a time. I'm going to change out that birch. I thought it would look kind of cool, and then I didn't do it the rest of the way up. So yeah, I put a grid right here. This is connected to the system with the cables. Here are the energy cables for power. I had to craft a whole bunch more, but I ran them all along here, so they are all along this front edge right here. So I think this is where I'm going to end up doing most of my, you know, MEKANISM stuff, I guess. I had created a grid before, and I'm actually going to pop this guy out because I need it for the crafting recipe. And I think we're going to make ourselves another crafting grid. This is going to be super expensive, but I think this is what I want to do for over there. So I need my grid. It needs that echo pog. Man, this is so expensive. First, we have enough stuff to make a pog. Let's make a pog. And let's look at the echo pog. I don't have enough beniatite, so let's make 2 more of those. And I know I'm going to need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of those. I need the advanced processor, which I should be able to just craft one real quick, and then I have to go smelt that down. And there we go, we have our advanced processor. Let's take this guy back up, dump this into the system here, and let's take a look here again. We have all the stuff except for the echo pogs. The echo pog, I should have enough stuff with the layer mart. Oh man, that's so expensive. Okay, so I have everything I need now for another crafting grid. Man, that's more vault runs are in the works because that echo is so hard to find. I have just enough of it to be able to create this. And let's place this guy here. All right, we have another crafting grid. So now we can actually do our crafting and everything right here as well. So I think the first thing we need to look at is the first piece of the puzzle, which I believe is a metallurgic infuser. There we go. And this requires some blast furnaces, blocks of iron, perfect opal, and an osmium block. I can easily make blocks of iron. But the osmium block I don't think I have. Do I have enough osmium? I do have enough osmium for a osmium block. Okay, so metallurgic infuser, boom, and boom. Okay, let's place this guy down right here. And it's kind of facing the wrong way. Maybe that's how it's supposed to face. Okay, I have power in it, which is good. And I believe I need redstone to get this thing started. So we'll put some redstone in here. There's going to use up the redstone. And then here's where I can actually start infusing stuff. I can infuse netherrack into mossy, all this different stuff. And I think the first thing I want to try to see if I can make is some biofuel. And to make the biofuel for MEKANISM, it needs a crusher. And I think the crusher is going to be the next piece for sure. The thing with the crusher is we're going to need some steel casing and basic control circuits. And so then we have to basically take more osmium to turn it into control circuits. So we have osmium, 161 of it, so it's actually not bad. Let's go ahead and put some of these in here. Let's do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 of them in there. And we're going to let that infuse for a second. All right, so I thought I was just recording an entire segment, but I forgot to hit record. Anyway, we got our steel, we made up our crusher, and it is crushing away. I have some potatoes, and we are making biofuel with it. So this biofuel we'll take downstairs, and I've actually already done this once because I forgot to hit record. The wonders of YouTubing. And let's head back down here. And so you can see we have created energy with our biofuel. It turns it into bioethanol, and we can store up the biofuel in here to be able to create power. Now, obviously, this is not hooked into the system right now, so that's, you know, a bit of a problem. I might decide to move this over closer to my machines so that it is easier accessed, and I think it will retain all of its stuff whenever we go back over there. And it looks like it does. It retains all of its energy and biofuel. So now we have a biofuel generator over here just with the rest of everything else. Now, I'm not 100% sure I can pull from the bottom of this thing like I am right there. I may have to pull from the front, so I may end up having to move this thing around a little bit just to make sure that it actually gets the system powered. We might disconnect stuff downstairs and see if this will power this whole system, but nonetheless, we still have an excellent source of power here when we need it. So now that we have MEKANISM unlocked, one of the things I want to try and do is take one of these sinks, which I'm actually going to pull this one out right here because this is the one I want. Take one of these sinks and use it as an infinite water source to keep our thermo generator powered all the time and full of water. So in order to do that, I'm going to need a advanced pipe. The advanced mechanical pipe is made from infused alloy, which means I need to take iron and put that into my metallurgic infuser. And then I need to make some basic universal cables, which is just steel and redstone. So let's head over here real quick since that's where my machines are at. And let's see if we can make exactly what we need. All right, so we'll go to our infuser. We'll put in our iron ingots. I am going to top this thing off with redstone since I have a ton of redstone. We'll go ahead and put another chunk of redstone in there. Let that thing power up there. And there we go. We have our infused alloy. And so now we can look at our advanced universal cable. We just need these basic cables, which I can make right over here. So in order to keep this thing filled with water, we need an advanced mechanical pipe, which is made from the basic mechanical pipes and an infused alloy. Basic mechanical pipes are easy. We'll just make 16 of those, and then we should have everything we need to make 8 advanced mechanical pipes. Excellent. So let's take this downstairs and see if we can hook this up to our sink. So I believe we take and we place our sink, which already has water in it, and then we take our advanced mechanical pipe. All right, now that we have our pipe in, we need our configurator. So let's go make a configurator real quick so we can configure that pipe. And this configurator is going to be expensive. Let's make a couple perfect beniatite here. And we need to go grab some more of our infused alloy. And we need a compressed block of lapis. A 2x compressed block of lapis. I don't know how much lapis I have. Oh, looks like I have enough. All right, there's our single 2x block of compressed lapis. That took away almost all. Oh, that's painful. Let's go grab our infused alloys and we'll make our energy tablet. All right, we have our energy tablet. We'll put that up in here. And then for our configurator, we need at least one more beniatite and one more infused alloy. Let's go ahead and make this out of beniatite so that way I know I'm safe because I have plenty of beniatite and it's just easier that way. All right, so we have everything we need for the configurator. Now I believe I have to charge this thing up, and I can do that actually right here. And there we go. It's going to use up energy and charge itself up. All right, we have a powered configurator. Let's go see if we can configure this pipe down here to start putting water into our generator at all times. It is lower a little bit now, so let's hit this with a configurator. And there we go. We used our configurator, changed this over to pull, and now it is completely filling our water chamber here. So now we shouldn't have to worry about having to, keep refilling this thing full of water, which is great. This was kind of a hassle to figure out, but we got it. Look at this thing go. This is just great. Oh, CDBG just joined. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for me today. I really appreciate you all tagging along, and be sure to stay tuned for the next episode. We've got even more cool stuff coming. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all later.